Okay, here is a quick demo of the review section of Magpie. It's probably the best part of Magpie that we don't talk about. We've had it since COVID, and it's always been kind of an add-on to the regular tools to our product management. But we've now expanded this into more of a complete product. So this is your customer using the customer's account with permission, of course. This is their just general dashboard. But you go into reviews here and look at the review dashboard. So because we already connect to many OTAs, we import reviews from Vital TripAdvisor, from Get Your Guide, from Expedia, from Google, and from some others. And this is just general sort of overview. So this customer's got 10,000 reviews imported, average 4.5, highest for this period, which is weekly, looks depending on the import. Is 4.6, lowest average for the week is 4.4, which is really good. You can look at the overview by score, how many reviews for each score, pie chart, histogram, and same by source. So this customer's only got them imported from Viator, looks like some of them, and more from Get Your Guide and from TripAdvisor. Didn't import their Google reviews. So that's just a general dashboard. Shows you how things are going for the last 90 days by default. You can drill into that and look at your analytics. So analytics will show you the same, but you can go further and you can pick dates. So if I want to choose whatever date period I like, if I want to choose particular sources, I can do that. If I want to just look at my positives or my negatives, I can do that as well. So those are my overall scores, my overall sources again. Now I can compare review sources. So if we've got none from Google from this one, but this is the total. And then this is from TripAdvisor, this is Vital, this is Get Your Guide. So I can look and see over this period how the different sources compare. So Get Your Guide looks and this is comparing this period to the last one. This is comparing this period to the last year. So this is fairly consistent. This one's got some good gaps, which looks like a big improvement from, this looks like middle of December. So Christmas was much better on Vital than it was the period before that. Expedia, something's happening here, maybe because there's not so many reviews. That happens when there's not so much data, but you can compare all of those. You can compare how many reviews of each score you're getting. And then if you want to drill down further and you have your products mapped in Magpie, you can compare by product. Google doesn't do by product. This account looks like it has the Viator map, so you can just this one's tough because often people don't get enough reviews per product to be able to compare, but you'll just get a general idea of where things are going and to see if there's something's gone particularly wrong. These obviously are great, very consistent across the top, but if the areas where there's things not going well, you can drill into certain products. Maybe this product here has got some problems you might want to look at, drill in and see what's going on there. So that's all the different ways you can analyze by using the graphs. You can manage your reviews. So you manage reviews, you can import them from the various sources, and then you'll just get a feed of reviews like this across all sources. And you'll get the latest to come in. You can look at them. If they're respondable, which Get Your Guide are not, you can respond also within Magpie, which is a really cool feature. So let me show you this other account, which has some Google reviews in there, which haven't been responded to. So you can see over here, these have been responded to. This is a really bad one. And this is another one which hasn't been responded to as well. So let's look at this. The tour was too cold. If I hit respond now. So what that's doing, it's checking examples. So we've set examples in this account of responses, of good responses to good reviews, and another set of good responses to bad reviews. So we kind of trained it how to respond in the best way to these reviews. So now it's read this review that came in and it's given us a suggested response to that review. So you can look at that, you can go in, you can edit, you can delete, start again. You can use one of these other alternate responses, and you can also edit one of these and send it back. All AI generated, really good results. You always have to check them, but almost every time they're good enough to send with very little or no modification. But always check them. Things happen with AI that you may not expect. So that's really cool. I think everybody knows they should be responding to all of their reviews and really quickly. And it literally takes about 10 seconds per review. Click, read it, check it, edit it, send, and it goes back through the platform and responds to that customer. Um, Another part of the AI insights, we call this. So again, I can do a search for a certain period. I can Well, let me show you what we do. So we pre-generate three sort of sample reviews. So based on your last 200 reviews, we'll create three kind of examples of reviews, kind of an average of your reviews. And then we'll create five common positive phrases, which are great to look at. And we'll create five negative ones, which are less good to look at, but really useful to learn what you should be working on. So those are pre-generated, but what I could do is take a period of time. So I'm taking all my reviews, all scores for this week. So let's see how many reviews that is in the system. So that's 257 just for that week. The maximum we run on this is 200. So if you want to run all of the ones in that period, trim that by a day or so, but we'll grab the last 200 if you don't specify. And these are insights you can choose. So you might look to do problems by department, sentiment by source. So more popular things that came from Vital versus Get Your Guide as an example. Problems by category. Let's look at problems by, let's do category. So we're taking the last 200 reviews, running this through the AI engine. We use usually OpenAI 4.0. Sometimes we use Anthropic if there's more data and we need more data in there. Takes a few minutes usually. And there are the results. So it's going to tell you a summary of what's going on with each of the categories. So tour guides, bookings and meeting points, customer service, audio, organization, allocations, transportation, food. And so these are really ways just to find summaries of what's going on and what you should also be looking at. You can also search by tour guide, by different departments, lots of analysis, and you can also check over time. And then you can save this and you can look at your previous insights over time, and you can download your previous insights over time as well. So that's all that we've been building. Lots of cool tools. I think everybody understands the value in all of your review data. It's really got all of your customer feedback that you need to make decisions on how to go forward with your business. So you could look at all of last year, find the top 10 things that went wrong and focus on those for this year. Or you might want to take some of the great things that customers have been saying. I think this doesn't happen enough. Some of the things they really enjoyed that you might not think about, and then make sure those are in your tour descriptions or really focus on those in your products. So that's it for now. Oh, let me just show you some quick tools on the side as well. We've got a widget. So you can create a widget, you can choose the sources, and you can create a widget code to put on your website, which displays on all your product pages. And then you can connect to the API. So we have a review API. You can grab all of the reviews from all sources on a single API, and you can do them whatever you want with them on your system. You can also download them to Excel and CSV and that kind of thing. That's it for now. Still building lots of tools. Love to hear ideas and feedback on what we built so far. And thanks for listening.